Good morning, Devils fans. It is the first day of training camp with rookies reporting, and we actually got a piece of new information, which is why I held off on recording this video earlier in the day, as I was really hoping we would get a roster release, and that we did. Coming with that was the biggest piece of contention amongst the fan base leading up to this. Would Luke Hughes be attending? And he will be there. I know some thought that maybe with his brief NHL stint and what he showed there, that this wouldn't necessarily be required of him, but I always thought he'd be here, especially because we had some first overall picks attend, so of course Luke would be here. Simone Nemec is confirmed as we all expected, and the other name I saw in discussion was Holtz, who will not be attending. No surprise to me, as he is no longer a rookie. I'm unsure if that actually makes him ineligible, but regardless, he will not be playing in the Prospect Challenge. So, I do want to dive right into it. We have a 24-man roster that will be set for today, tomorrow, and the upcoming Prospect Challenge this weekend. For those that haven't watched my previous videos, today is very likely only physicals. We will not get any on-ice views of the guys until tomorrow, where they will be holding a practice, very likely with Kevin Dineen, our Utica Comet coach. Lindy and the main coaching staff are unlikely to attend for this segment of it with the rookies, as with last year, Dineen and his guys ran the whole thing. The Prospect Challenge does start on Friday. We play then Saturday and Monday, so an off day on Sunday. All of that will be streamed at NewJerseyDevils.com, as well as a whole swath of other social media sites. Let's jump into the roster now. So of that 24-man roster, we have 13 forwards, 8 defensemen, and 3 goaltenders. Vast majority of those guys are either already signed directly with us, signed in Utica, unsigned draft choices that are playing out in other leagues, and we even have a handful of tryouts there to fill out the roster. Obviously, a very outside chance those guys make a push, but unlikely. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with guys that we completely own the rights to. At forward, unsigned draft choice, we have Cole Brown, Xavier Perrant, and Cam Squires coming in, as well as guys already signed with Graham Clark, Philip Ingris, Josh Philman, TJ Friedman, Brian Hallinan, Tamir Imergamov, Eric Middendorf, and of course Chase Stillman. Coming in on defense, we got Colin Felix, Santeri Hataka, Luke Hughes, Will McKinnon, Daniil Misul, Simone Nemec, and Tobias Villain. And finally rounding us out in net, Tyler Brennan and Isaac Poultier. For the tryout guys at forward, we brought in Michael Horth and Jace Isley, as well as defense, Oscar Plandowski, and finally rounding out in net, Riley Mercer. So that is the 24-man roster. They did announce 3 alternate captains who will be leading the guys for this week, and Josh Philman, Luke Hughes, and Chase Stillman. Obviously, Luke coming in, he is the big stud here along with Nemec. Josh Philman is a guy who has been at multiple of these, and Chase is another one of our first-round picks. He has led the locker room back at the rookie get-together in the past month, and apparently just a very big voice, very big leader for the young guys, so it's really no surprise to me that he did get the A for this. Again, I know there's always some contention among the fan base with Stillman, but they love him in the locker room, so you can't really hate too much. I'm expecting not too much media to come out today, given it is just physicals, but fingers crossed we get a little bit of something. Tomorrow will really be when we get some interviews, on-ice stuff, maybe some footage would be great. I'm assuming we will talk to Nemec and Luke, of course. Probably Stillman, as he always seems to be in front of the camera on these. I am not sure if he has recovered fully from the nose surgery that he had that kept him out of the rookie get-together, but hopefully he is playing here. I would love to see how the development has gone for him. Does he actually stand out at this, unlike what he has been doing in his current league? But really, the biggest thing I'm looking for is if we get a top pairing of Luke Hughes and Simone Nemec, because that would be can't-miss hockey if that is the case. That really does cover it as far as information that has come out here. Again, hopefully we get a bit more that will trickle out from Amanda and the likes as the day continues to progress. If not, tomorrow will be a big day for all of that. If there was anything else I was really looking forward to out of these guys, it probably will be with the more long-term rookies that we have in the Tobias Villains and Josh Fillmans. Obviously, with Fillman getting an A, they have high hopes for him here. There is not too much of an avenue for these guys to make the roster, but this is really their push to show what we have. Also, for those that aren't really aware, the tryout guys are really brought in, and we have all these names of guys that are very, very unlikely to make the roster because we have that very first split squad game to start the preseason. And so you need 2 full rosters. And then after that split squad game is when a lot of these guys are going to be cut. And we will really start to see who actually has a shot of making the big club as we get through the rest of the preseason. But yeah, that's really going to do it for today's video. It is hump day. Tomorrow will be a great, great day for content for the team. And then we get right into a prospect game on Friday, September 15th, where Ottawa will be playing us right at noon. So we just got to get through the mornings. Of course, I will not have a reaction right afterwards, but it will come Saturday morning for that one. And that will do it. So I will see all of you tomorrow morning as always. And forever, let's go Devils.